This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everybody. We are holding our second public hearing, and I'll read the advertisement that we placed in the newspaper. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Section 859A2 of the General Municipal Law of the State of New York, the Act, will be held by the County of Otsego Industrial Development Agency, the agency, on the 20th day of May 2022 at 11 o'clock a.m. local time at the offices of the agency located at 189 Main Street, Suite 500 in the city of Oneonta, Otsego County, New York, in connection with the following matters. On July 20th, 2021, the agency conducted a public hearing for Springbrook Incorporated on behalf of a to-be-formed special purpose entity, quote, the Ford Block Oneonta LLC, end of quote, the company, with respect to a residential mixed-use apartment building project to be located in the city of Oneonta, Otsego County, New York, the original project. Subsequently, the agency has received additional information from the company modifying the cost of the original project. Accordingly, the company has determined to hold a second public hearing. The company has submitted an application as amended to the agency, a copy of which the application is on file at this office of the agency, which application requested that the agency consider undertaking a project for the benefit of the company, said project consisting of the following. A1, the acquisition of an interest in approximately 0.29 acre parcel of land located at 186-212 Main Street in the city of Oneonta, Otsego County, New York, tax map number 300.31-1-37-.2, together with the existing improvements located thereon, containing in the aggregate approximately 22,464 square feet of space. 2, the renovation and reconstruction of a portion of the facility. And 3, the acquisition and installation and therein of various machinery and equipment, which will be referred to as the equipment, the land, the facility, and the equipment hereafter collectively referred to as the project facility. All of the foregoing to be owned and operated by the company as an approximate 24-unit residential mixed-use apartment building and other directly and indirectly related activities. B, the granting of certain financial assistance within the means of Section 8414 of the Act with respect to the foregoing, including potential exemptions from certain sales and use taxes, real property taxes, real estate transfer taxes, and mortgage recording taxes, collectively the financial assistance. And C, the lease with an obligation to purchase or sale of the project facility to the company or such other persons as may be designated by the company and agreed upon by the agency. The agency is considering whether A, to undertake the project, and B, to provide certain exemptions from taxation with respect to the project, including the exemption from the exemption from mortgage recording taxes with respect to any document, if any, recorded by the agency with respect to the project in the office of the county clerk of Otsego County, New York, or elsewhere. 2, exemption from deed transfer tax, any real property transfers, if any, with respect to the project. 3, the exemption from sales tax relating to the acquisition, construction, renovation, and installation of the project facility. And 4, in the event of the project facility would be subject to real property taxation if owned by the company, but shall be deemed exempt from real property taxes due to the involvement of the agency therewith. Exemption from real property taxes, but not including special assessment and special ad valorem levies, if any, with respect to the project facility, subject to the obligation of the company to make payments in lieu of taxes with respect to the project facility. If any portion of the financial assistance to be granted by the agency with respect to the project is not consistent with the agency's uniform tax exemption policy, the agency will follow procedures for deviation from such policy as set forth in Section 874.4 of the Act prior to granting of any portion of financial assistance. If the agency determines to proceed with the project facility will be acquired, constructed, reconstructed, and installed by the agency and will be leased with an obligation to purchase or sold by the agency to the company or its designated or its designee pursuant to the project agreement, requiring the company or its designee to make certain payments to the agency. The agency has not yet made a determination pursuant to Article 8 of the Environmental Conservation Laws, the SEGA Act, regarding the potential environmental impact of the project. The agency will, At said time, plate, and place, here all persons with views on either the location or the nature of the proposed project or the financial assistance being contemplated by the agency in connection with the proposed project. A copy of the application filed by the company with the agency with respect to the project, including an analysis of cost and benefits of the project, is available for public inspection during business hours at the office of the agency. A transcript or summary report of the hearing will be made available to the members of the agency. Additional information can be obtained from, and written comments may be addressed to Jody Zakrewski, Chief Executive Officer, County of Otsego Industrial Development Agency, 199 Main Street, Suite 500, Oneonta, New York, 13820, or by telephone at 607-267-4010. With that, I would entertain anyone in the public who wishes to speak or be heard on this to please step forward. There is nobody in the office, and I don't believe there is anyone right now on our link.
I think it's just me and you in here.
Okay, and since you've been on this since 11, I'm assuming that nobody else has been here prior
Right.
to that. Since there is no other person wishing to be heard, I guess I will close the public hearing at 11:31.